Hi, welcome to Football World Weekly. I'm James Brady.
And I'm David Friend, here to bring you weekly updates of your football world. Today we're going to be discussing the European Championships that kick off tomorrow morning.
And since the championships take place in Poland, we brought our special Polish correspondent, Lucas Soja.
Hey, do you guys think chicken Kievs originated from Kiev in Ukraine?
I'm not sure, Lucas. What about you, David?
Well, I think if I remember right in history class, it's supposed to have come from that region.
All right, nobody cares. Let's ask our
Okay, wait, whatever.
Let's ask our viewers. Why don't you leave a comment or so? But back to the matter at hand.
Sure, yeah, the European Championships. Group A seems to be that's going to be your kind of in between group.
Yeah, I think that group's a wild card.
Mhm.
You have no clear favorite, really. I mean, there's teams like Russia. Russia's a good team, but would you consider them favorites with Poland at home?
And I've actually seen footage of the Poland national team. They look like they're going to bring it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
they look like they're not slouching. What do you think, Lucas?
Well, me personally, I think they're bringing their A game. Well, I mean, they have to.
Mhm.
The whole world's watching them, so I mean, they can't really slouch like they used to a couple of years back. So,
Mhm.
me personally, I think Poland this coming season will come out on top, out of the group. Personally,
Oh, you have them coming out on top. Wow.
Yeah, out of the group, and we'll see where it goes from there. But that'd be a good start.
I
for
mean,
us.
they did have a pretty decent European Championship back in '08. They were dealt a tough hand with Croatia and Germany in their group. I mean, I didn't really see them getting out of that back in '08. But this year, again, like you said, Lucas playing at home, I'm sure that'll motivate them to at least play second to get out of it.
Yeah, I feel that second is probably where they're going to place.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Greece, Czech Republic, and Russia also in that group. Greece, I don't see going anywhere. Probably dead last, maybe a point. Czech Republic, it's really between the Czech Republic and Poland for second place. Because I feel like Russia would take the group.
Yeah, so I feel Russia would be
Russia in first place,
Russia's
followed by Poland.
first place.
We're actually also drawing up a bracket for our
Mhm.
for the quarterfinals. If you could write
Right.
Russia in the first place.
Yes.
So who do we think is going to get out of the group second?
I'm going with Poland.
You're
That's
going
where
with Poland?
Okay.
With Peter Cech in goal. I mean, I don't know. That's Czech Republic.
2-1 here, David.
Okay, 2-1.
All right.
All right. Group B. This is our group of death.
Yes.
This
What
is
do we
going to be
got?
probably the most exciting group.
You got Germany, you've got Holland, you've got Portugal, and you've got Denmark.
Wow.
who I think are the minnows and will not be going anywhere.
See, I think people are sleeping on Denmark. They've got a solid foundation. You've got Christian Eriksen, you've got Nicholas Bentner,
Andres Lindegaard.
Anders Lindgaard in goal. So that's a solid team. I don't think that they're going to be as much of pushovers as everyone feels they will be.
It's not that I don't feel that they're going to be pushovers. It's just that this is one tough group. I mean, it's not like when in the group of death of 2010, the World Cup 2010, where it was Netherlands, Portugal, Ivory Coast, and North Korea. Everyone knew North Korea wasn't going to go anywhere. I feel that Denmark will bring a fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who do you think is going to top the group? Lucas, your opinion?
I have to go with Germany.
Yeah.
I'm a long supporter of Germany, especially since they have Polish players, their style of play. Secondly, I have to go with Holland. So
Yeah, I think that Holland, they really bring more to the table than Portugal does. It's pretty much the same team that went to the World Cup final.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Yeah.
Is it the same? I believe it's the same coach as well.
Yeah, so
So are you saying that Holland are going to be second place as like Lucas? Or?
I'm saying Holland's definitely getting out of the group, whether they're in first or in second.
it's going to be a close call regardless.
Yeah, it's a toss-up match between Germany and Holland, and it's
Mhm.
unfortunate they're actually going to be playing the first game of the group. I'd like to see that the last one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I would pick for Germany personally, but what do you guys think?
I
think Holland.
I'm leaning a little bit towards Holland, but Germany,
The German players are very efficient. The German national team as a whole is very efficient.
they usually play very well. Yeah.
We'll see how their morale is, especially a lot of them play for Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Losing
Oh,
to Chelsea,
true.
so we'll see how that turns out first game. So
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so what are we deciding? I think again 2-1 Holland to take the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Holland goes and then Germany picking second.
But then again, this is going to be one close call.
Yeah, that's a toss-up for sure. Group C, a little more straightforward. You got Spain, Italy, Croatia, and Ireland.
I don't think Ireland are really going to go anywhere.
I mean, they're motivated. They were robbed of the World Cup.
They were robbed of the World Cup by France. Thierry Henry handball
Mhm.
in the playoffs in the extra time. Sure, yeah. I don't think that that's going to play any part in it, to be honest, in this European Championship because they actually qualified pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll have a little bit of incentive to play better.
But if we're talking in terms of the quality of the players, I'm not saying that the Irish players are awful.
Mm.
There are a few that do play in the Premier League, and they've got Robbie Keane, who's captain, who's actually plays in the MLS.
Yeah,
I don't see that as a team to be afraid of. If you're talking about Spain, Italy, and Croatia.
definitely not against those teams. But I don't know. Maybe they have a
Sure,
chance
I mean,
to surprise.
if Ireland were in Group A, I would peg them to be somewhere higher than we're
Yeah.
at now.
They're probably going to finish fourth.
Me personally, Spain's going to take this. I am again a long supporter of Spain, and Italy. Italy could be the surprise and take the group. I don't see that happening, especially with Giuseppe Rossi not being in and a couple of the other players being banned
Yeah.
because of the
Match fixing.
match fixing
Yes.
scandal over in Italy this area. Yeah.
Yeah, but while you forget, without Giuseppe Rossi, means Mario Balotelli is going to get some starts.
Actually, I heard conjectures that maybe Mario Balotelli won't even be playing because of all the racism that goes on in Poland and Ukraine.
See, I'm thinking that they're making a lot of more of it than they usually like. They're making a lot more of it than possibly has to be made of. Yes, it's a problem, but I think that in the end, footballers what they want to do is play. And
Yeah, footballers want to play, but to be treated as badly as some players are treated in the Polish league,
Mhm.
it's uncalled for, and it can beat a person down to the point where they don't even want to play anymore. If you want to look back, the Colombian national team in 1994, everyone pegged them to win the World Cup there. They were under so much scrutiny and stress by their own country that they ended up underperforming and actually losing out in the group stage. And most of those players, all they wanted to do is play for their country, have some patriotism, and they couldn't even have that with all the drugs and the scandals that were going on back then.
I mean, it could be a scandal that undoes Italy, but I think that they're a pretty safe bet for second. Croatia, they're a good team. I don't see them picking up second, though.
Of course, if you remember, Croatia did win the group in 2008 against Germany. They played Germany to a 1-0 win.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in these tournaments, and that's why everyone loves to watch them. So,
Right, of course.
yeah,
Spain, without a doubt, would obviously take first place in my opinion.
Yeah, I see
hope
them.
you guys agree with that.
winning
Yeah.
3 games 1-0. So
no,
that's what I see
Yeah.
coming up.
I think with David Silva starting, there might be a little more to it.
I don't know. I'm calling it right now. Spain 9 points plus 3 goal difference.
I'm sure if
At
you
least
would
none are
agree as
conceded.
well.
Yeah, Spain.
Spain and Italy. Spain taking the group.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now we're coming to our final group here. Co-host, Ukraine, also England, France, and Sweden.
Mm-hmm. Ukraine. They're dusting off some old players. Andrei Shevchenko.
Andrei Shevchenko's making a comeback.
Yeah,
No, I didn't expect that at all. Well, maybe I should have.
yeah. I mean, the people love him. He loves the people.
He is a fan favorite, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, people in Ukraine, they want to see Shevchenko.
I'm excited to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did decently in the Premier League. He wasn't the bang that everyone expected him to be. Of course, I personally didn't think he would do too much.
I mean, he's a lot older now.
He is a lot older. Yeah, age has.
They just caught up to him. But you know what? He's still a good player, and I think that he wants to make his mark on his last tournament. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Definitely bring a lot of valuable experience into the Ukrainian
oh,
league.
for sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ukraine side now has a definite leader.
Yeah, something that I think they've needed.
Yeah.
We've got England,
England.
probably the most controversial team
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
in any tournament.
I mean, you go to tournaments and everyone's eyes are on England.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were some really poor decisions personnel-wise there.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, I was not a fan of bringing Martin Kelly into the squad.
Mark Kelly, Jordan Henderson.
Jordan Henderson,
Another
another
few Liverpool players. Actually, Liverpool comprises 25% of English team that's going to the Euros.
Yeah, and when you think about how poorly they did in the league, that's pretty ridiculous.
It is.
All the
injuries that actually have plagued England over the past few weeks. You'd think that Roy Hodgson would have brought a little more experience, or maybe possibly a better player.
Instead, he brings
He brought Martin Kelly.
Liverpool backups. So
right, Liverpool backups, yes.
Yeah.
Liverpool players that don't even get starts.
yeah, I mean Martin Kelly, he's second choice right back, fifth choice center back. You could have brought Micah Richards. Micah Richards would have given you a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Or Rio Ferdinand, who
Rio Ferdinand would have brought experience.
Yeah.
It would have brought a little bit of more controversy. I'm sure England doesn't need that, but I definitely think passing up Michael Richards 2 different times is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Then we've also got France and Sweden. Yeah, Ibrahimovic is captain ready to go for this tournament. He's very excited.
Ibrahimovic, I can see him having a good game against Ukraine. I don't see them stopping him.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And if England doesn't get themselves together, that can be.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the toughest group to call, even more than the group of death, because we've got England and France, France, Sweden, Ukraine. England, you'd think would take the group handedly, but I don't see it happening, me personally. Yeah, every team in that group has a chance. This is your biggest toss-up of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible Ukraine have that again, that
home advantage.
The home advantage, the home team advantage.
And Sweden isn't a bad team either.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of good pieces.
Yeah, they've got Toivonen and
Sebastian Larsson, Rasmus Elm.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of good players on Sweden, and they're.
We'll just see how they work together.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely not going to be an easy group to call. That being said,
well, we got to make a decision.
I put my my call at England in second with France on top.
I agree. France had a horrible World Cup. They've come back.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I do agree. France on top with England second, but it's going to be close. I think it's going to come down to goal difference between Sweden. Me personally.
Yeah. Lucas?
I agree with both of you guys' first choice as the France being on top.
Mm-hmm.
But second place, I have to go with Sweden.
No.
Just because, like you guys said, with England, it's a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about that a little more. Sweden has been looking pretty good.
Yeah.
The last couple of friendlies.
There's a lot of hope for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be a flip flopper, but
yeah, I mean
there could be a chance for Sweden to take it, and England have another poor tournament, as I actually expect.
Definitely. I don't know. A lot of it's with Wayne Rooney not being able to play.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
actually. Yeah. Wayne Rooney's not going to be in the first 2 games. That's a
definite
blow for England. And Ibrahimovic is going to be starting, no problem. I think he's also going to be captain of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actually tougher than I thought it would.
Yeah, okay.
I think you're right, Lucas. I think Sweden might take second place.
All right. That's why we have you here.
Then again, I'm talking about goal difference.
Yeah. All right, so
it's going to be tight.
All right, so we take a look at our bracket here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show the camera?
All right, show the audience. We've got first game, Russia against Germany. With the second game of Spain versus Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
And the third game of...
Just bring it back.
The third game of Holland and Poland. And the final game of France and Italy.
France and Italy.
Yeah.
Now that's a pretty good... I think that'd be pretty good for the quarter.
Those are all good fixtures. There's nothing there that I wouldn't watch.
All right, so... Let's talk about the Russia-Germany game as our projected first game for the quarterfinals. I think Germany's going to take that, no problem.
Yeah, I think Germany walks away with that.
It's really not a tough call to make, in my opinion. So,
I mean, Russia's a good side; they'll give them a game, but it's definitely Germany's game there. Put them through.
All right, now we're talking Holland-Poland.
Oh, Holland-Poland. Poland, they're going to stand their ground.
Yeah,
but the Dutch are
as always.
The Dutch are just
as we've done in World War II and after that.
Yeah,
that's
why we pay you for your insight.
Again, yeah, I'm thinking the Dutch are going to take that no problem.
Yeah, I'm looking at a 6-1 Holland victory.
As much as I love Poland to go through,
You can't just
really can't compete with the quality of players you have on the Holland national team. So
Iron Robin, Wesley Snyder.
as much as it hurts me
Robin
to write
Van
this
Persie.
down over here, I'd have
Yeah.
to do a Holland.
It's all right, Lucas.
Well, maybe we're wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
There's always hope, but
Yeah,
Yeah, there's always okay.
statistically speaking, Holland's got it.
definitely.
All right, between Spain and Sweden, that's going to be a game if it actually ends up being that
Mhm.
way.
Otherwise, it'd be a Spain-England game. I'm still looking at a 1-0 Spain victory.
Yeah, I think Spain will be winning that game. It's not going to be easy though.
They're going to grind it out for 90 minutes, and they're going to score off a corner. And that is what Spain is going to do.
I mean, come on, you're not even giving the Spanish national team any credit.
They're going to grind it out for 90 minutes. Gerard Piqué is going to smack in a header from a corner, and the game will be won like that.
Jim's got a very good point to make. The
Yeah,
Spanish national team,
they
they have their moments. They're
they're a great side. They play boring.
their games are definitely.
I
not
mean, Chelsea played the same. Like, come on.
And did anyone say that Chelsea was a great game? That was not a. I've never accused Chelsea of being a great team, have I?
Oh, I guess not.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got France and Italy.
Oh, France, that's going to be a
France and
good
Italy.
match.
That's your tough one
yeah,
right
that's
there.
always been a great match.
Yeah.
Whether it's been World Cup or Euro Cup.
Yeah, they did have
France
that
and
World Cup
Italy.
final 2006, and
Yeah.
then the shootouts in 1998, where France ended up taking that to the final and winning.
That's definitely going to be something to watch. But for now,
There's actually a lot of history between this rivalry.
yeah, that's a matchup that people really want to check out.
On their day, I think France would take it.
I actually think Italy, if everything clicks and they're able to avoid controversy, Italy can do quite well there.
I think Italy can do well. I just think France would at the moment is a better team.
Mhm. And at the moment, this is what counts. So I'll put down France.
All right.
Okay.
It's wine versus cheese.
All right. Now we've got the ultimate rematch. Germany versus Spain.
Yeah, they won't be meeting in the final this time.
No.
The semifinal,
Mhm.
again, I think would be ground. they're going to grind this game out as they did back in 08 and 2010.
Yeah. I see another
1-0
1-0 victory for Spain.
Too bad there's no Carlos Puyol.
Yeah, just to score a repeat header.
Now, Lucas, do you disagree?
I'd have to disagree.
Oh.
I mean, I have strong faith in Germany. I'm very.
Now, you remember,
supportive.
you and I watched the game together back in 2010.
I do remember that day.
Germany weren't playing all that great when they had massacred the last three teams before them.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I think they were a bit too overconfident going into that match. They didn't realize how well of a team Spain can play.
Yeah.
So I think this time around, they're going to come up to realize how good they are, and I think they're going to come prepared into the match. And I guess we'll see what happens. But me personally, I have to go with Germany.
Yeah, I think Germany
done
can
now.
definitely bring it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, my vote is for Spain. So, Jim, you're the deciding.
Oh man, it's a toss-up. As much as I don't want to vote for Spain, I really don't like them and how they play. But there are some players that I do really like. And Germany, I think that they go and they go after the game. Really, it's up to the coin flip on this one, but I'm going to say Spain scrapes it.
Spain scrapes it.
Yeah,
We
1-0
got
victory.
Spain in that final.
Gerard Piqué goal off a corner.
two in a row. Yeah, PK. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got Holland, France for the second semifinal.
All right, Holland and France. 92nd minute. That sounds about right. Holland and France.
Holland for me.
You know what?
Yeah.
Holland's defense isn't very good.
Oh, well, neither is France's.
I don't know if
wouldn't
France
say that
has-
They have the best.
Solid defense. Jonas Kabol's decent.
Let's look at Nexus.
We've got decent backs, wing backs. I think they can, if they can control the midfield a bit more, I can see France definitely walking away with that game.
I mean, those are some valid points.
Yeah. Benzema, he gets in behind some of those, Johnny Heitinga and who else for Holland?
That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets around Johnny Heitinga or Johnny Heitinga goes out his way to get another red card in a big game, I see France, taking this game into the final.
I just think that Holland would outplay France. Not to disregard everything you said about their defenders, but it's just I feel that Holland have a more free-flowing style of play.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their days. It could just come down
That's
to
true.
who's
It
on
could.
form.
Right.
Yeah.
Lucas, what's your opinion?
Yeah, whenever I saw Holland games, they're always playing, in their top half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the defense, even though it was lacking at some moments, I think there wasn't really that much of a necessity. It's more midfield, forward game for them. So, I have to go with Holland.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, so we got a repeat of the 2010 World Cup final.
Yeah, we do.
Now, if Iron Robin can hold his composure a little bit
Yeah.
and play well, maybe Holland can take this. As much as I'd like Spain to win.
If Robin van Persie doesn't injure,
Yeah, well, Robin van Persie played the 2010 World Cup final. He played the entire 120 minutes.
he did, but he hasn't been injured in a while, and I think he's due.
He could be due. That's very true.
As much as I don't want to say that, and I don't want to wish injuries on anyone, it could be his time. But, I'm going to call it right now. Holland, 2-1 victory. Spain's goal coming off of a Gerard Piqué corner.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Jim on this one.
Yeah.
Holland, definitely.
While I disagree for personal reasons, for footballing reasons, I think you're right. Holland's probably going to take this one. Maybe just a little bit of pride for them.
All right. So,
And I agree for personal reasons. So,
yeah, I mean,
Holland it is.
all right, Holland's our Euro 2012 champion. So there you have it. Who do you think is going to be the champion? Let us know with a comment or any other way you'd like to.
Sure, and we just started a Twitter account, so please follow us on Twitter.
All right.
Facebook page is going to be on the way, so
Yeah,
check
Lucas-
that out in the
Lucas is
next
in charge
coming
of that.
weeks.
All right.
And,
So
we'll keep you guys posted.
this has been Football World Weekly. Thanks for watching.